What are your take on the use of bulldozer instead of rule of law?
Indian women own almost half of the world's jewelry.
Okay, there has been a lot of talk by the government about production of millet.
While answering this question, you used a word encroached by the Maratha kingdom.
What is significance of the year 1453 in world history?
May I come in, sir?
Please come, take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
You're Hassan Khan.
Yes, sir.
Hassan, you're comfortable?
Yes, sir.
And English is going to be your preferred medium?
Yes, sir.
Fine, Hassan, to begin with, I want you to introduce yourself to the board in terms of your education, work experience if any, and hobbies and interests.
Sir, my schooling has been from my hometown, Urai, Jalon. And after my schooling, I have done my graduation and post-graduation from Quraishi College of Delhi University. After that, I have also been working on a research proposal, though I could not get a admission in PhD. My hobby is reading books of non-fictional books of Indian authors especially, and also playing badminton as my hobby only.
Hassan, you just mentioned that you tried for the PhD admission but could not get the PhD seat, right?
Yes, sir.
This is despite the fact that you have you're JRF qualified.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't understand it. Tell me, what are the reasons that despite having a research fellowship, you were not admitted to any university anywhere?
Sir, I hadn't applied for too many universities. I was just trying to get admission in JNU and in Ambedkar University. But due to some issues during my preparation days, I could not apply in JNU as well. So last year only I applied in Ambedkar University, but they didn't like my proposal. So I am also applying this year as well. Hope I can get admission.
But why are you leaving your own university, Delhi?
Sir, I was preparing while residing in Jamia Islamia University. So that's why I thought that it would be more inconvenient me to go to DU for my PhD and then come back to Jamia. That's why I was trying to get admission in Ambedkar University. It was more near to Jamia, sir.
You have taken history as your optional,
yes,
which is your discipline as well, and you mentioned that you like non-fiction books
yes,
of Indian authors.
Yes, sir.
There are many non-fiction books which are in the genre of historical writing,
yes,
but are not really history books, which
yes,
are more of a popular history book,
yes,
right? Can you name some?
Yes, sir, more recent one would be called Homo sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. So it also talks about the human history and the evolution of human history.
Are you sure the book's name is Homo sapiens or it's something else?
Yes, sir. It's there are two books, I guess. One is Homo sapiens, and then another I don't know the name of it, but one book name is Homo sapiens only.
Okay, suggest me two books if I want to read history of Delhi.
Okay.
You're in Delhi for many years now.
Sir, if I can remember, there is a book by Singh, and it is also about the Delhi history. And there is a book of 7 cities of Delhi. And if I can remember, it is of Romila Thapar, if I am not wrong, sir. But I need to read.
Hassan, you have mentioned that you like playing badminton.
Yes, sir.
Badminton, it is said that it has a old historical connection with India. How badminton and India are related?
Sorry, sir, I haven't.
What a strange name for a sport, badminton. What does it mean? I know bad, nothing. Why is it called badminton? What is the genesis?
Sorry, sir.
You're a history student. You never
Yes,
wondered
sir,
that you're playing a game, you don't know the history of it?
Yes, sir, I could have read it, but I will read about it, sir.
Okay, you're coming from UP.
Yes, sir.
UP, of late UP is being equated with a strange oxymoron called bulldozer justice. What are your take on the use of bulldozer instead of rule of law?
Sir, in most of the cases, it has been found that the bulldozer has been used after a long protected process, lawful process. So, and there has been issued notices for the land mafias who were encroaching upon the land, and after a proper lawful process, the bulldozer has been used to clear the encroachment. And second, sir, a bulldozer is also being used to as a deterrent factor against this land mafia. But in some cases, it has been found that it has been more used as a retributive medium. So if it is there any case it is being used in such manner, so it needs to be looked into it, and the erring officials who are doing this unlawful act, it needs to be corrected, sir.
Anyway, thank you.
Hassan, your father is a businessman, is
Yes,
he? What does he do?
Sir, he is a goldsmith. Goldsmith, sir.
Goldsmith.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you have shown his income as 52,000 per year,
Yes, sir.
which means 4,000 a month.
Yes, sir.
Is that how low his income is?
Yes, sir. He is a very small, basically businessman. Nowadays, his business has also dwindled because of this artificial jewelry. So he was more of a handmade jeweler, sir.
But only yesterday, day before, there was a news item that Indian women own almost half of the world's jewelry.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, the jewelers must be much in demand. They must have a lot of work to do.
Sir, actually, my business was of like a family business. Earlier, my grandfather was in, so that's why my father also got into that business. But nowadays, his business has dwindled upon. So now his business is not so much.
No, so, okay. And you mentioned about your oral history project.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little about it? What
Yes,
did you
sir.
do?
Sir, during my graduation last year only, we started this oral history project about the partition memories. So it was about the experiences of those who survived this partition tragedy, and what kind of experience they were having while returning back from Pakistan and then coming to India. One kind of experience they were having while rehabilitation, and our project was just behind our college only. So because there was a colony of partition survivors that was installed there. So we took an interviews of those survivors, and we tried to capture their.
How many interviews did you do?
Sir, I was heading a team. I didn't did a direct interview, but I guess 10 or 15 interviews were taken about the survivors, sir.
And can you just very summarily tell us the feedback from 10, 12 of them?
Yes, sir. Sir, they were basically showing the kind of violence that they were experienced during those days, and the kind of problems they faced while they were coming from Pakistan. So the kind of transport issues and the kind of the blood carnage that they were seeing, and some of them also told that their families were being killed during those times, and they also tried to document their experience while they were settling here only. So the kind of government facility they could get, and the kind of inflation and economic issues they were facing.
But
So
did you experience any bitterness in their hearts of partition memories?
Sir, those who were surviving, they were like showing the kind of sadness that they lost their family members because of the high political issues. Like the partition was a political issue, and the kind of experience they had due to this kind of issues. But bitterness, I would say that because of the lapse of time, the bitterness has decreased over a period of time.
Now, this project was your own initiative, or did it come from the government? Because a couple of years ago, I think the government started Partition Day or something.
Yes, sir.
Was it a part of that project?
Sir, it's our own initiative, because the partition initiative came in 2022, and we started in 2019 only.
Oh, right, okay. So, are you aware of any other subject which was taken up for oral history?
Sir, no, sir. During my last graduation year only, so we started, and it might have happened that after my leaving from college, another project could have been taken up.
But can you, right now, can you give 2-3 other topics which are possible for oral history?
Sir, one can be this in my own region of Bundelkhand. So it can be about the water crisis that the peoples have and the kind of government initiative that are being taken or are
That's not history.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
Anyway, thank you.
Okay.
But
so
you think about it.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Hassan, you come from Urai with Bundelkhand.
Yes, sir.
There's this project to connect the Ken and Betwa rivers.
Yes, sir.
And so tell us about it. How is it good? What are the problems that are envisaged? Why is it not happening despite a demand for it for many years? What are its pluses and minuses?
Sir, this Ken-Betwa link project is about the linking of Ken river with the Betwa. So Ken is considered as a river with surplus water, and then this project is about to transfer this surplus water from this Kenwa to Betwa, and during its midway it would try to provide the irrigation facilities to the region because it is a drought prone region.
Which all districts are involved?
What, sir?
Which all districts are involved?
Sir, it is Panna district, then there is a Chitrakoot district as well, and there is a Sagar district, if I am not wrong. I need to read about it. And it tries to provide the irrigation facilities, and it is also about try to provide the drinking facility to the people of this region. And there is a canal that would link with this Ken river to Betwa river. About the harms that have been issued, that are being said that it can lead to the submergence of this Panna Tiger Reserve, sir. A part of Panna Tiger Reserve can be submerged. And secondly, sir, there is also concern that we are considering Ken river as a surplus river. But the point is that usually there is a fluctuation in the Ken river water as well. So in the long term, will it be sustainable or not? It needs to be seen, sir.
Any other ecological issues?
Sir, this is the submergence of the Panna Tiger Reserve and the siltation that is provided when the Ken flow, that it provides the fertility. It provides fertility to the region downstream. But due to this construction of the Todhan Dam that had been constructed, it may block the siltation as well. So this can also be one of the reasons for declining fertility downstream the river.
Okay, there has been a lot of talk by the government about production of millet.
Yes, sir.
And you come from an area where there is low water availability.
Yes, sir.
How much of millet is grown in Bundelkhand?
Sir, if I am not wrong, sir, not too much cropping pattern is for dedicated to millets. It is more about the wheat as well as to pulses, sir. So, what as an initiative to make a Bundelkhand drought proving, they are promoting the millets cultivation in the region, sir.
So, where all is it happening? What is the result?
Sir, it is being promoted in this Jalon district that I belong to, and it is also being promoted in the Banda district, sir. And this initiative of this
and how is millet as a cereal? Is it a good cereal or is it a bad cereal? What are the advantages, if any, of millet as a cereal as opposed to rice or whatever, wheat?
Sir, it is considered as a coarse cereal. Traditionally, it is considered as a coarse cereal, but nowadays the promotion is about its health and nutrition benefits. So it is more it's healthier for vitamins and minerals as well, and it also provides ecological fertility to the region. So it can promote a sustainable agriculture production in the region. So that's why they are promoting, and it is a less water consuming crops. So it is a drought like a resistant crop. That's why it is being promoted, sir.
Okay.
Hassan, you are from Bundelkhand region.
Yes,
Bundelkhand, we often say that it has not developed as much as the other regions of the UP. Tell me the historical reasons for that.
Sir, One would be the political instability in the region, historical instability, because it was once a part of a Bundela kingdom. But after it, because during the late medieval periods, when the Maratha encroached upon it, so then after it, it came within the British control, and it was divided in the British state as well as the princely state. So the kind of fragmentation that had happened, it could not lead a integrated development of the region. And after post independence, the kind of drought that we are having, so the neglect of the region within the government policies, so it can also be considered as one of the reason for Bundelkhand not being developed, sir.
Okay. While answering this question, you used a word encroached by the Maratha kingdom.
Yes, sir.
So why, any particular reason why this word encroached was used?
Sir, it was taken as a like outcome of a treaty. So after a war in 1724 with the Nizams, so Marathas versus Mughals were having a fight, and then after a fight, they took over as a pride award of a treaty. So that's why it is considered from the North Indian perspective as a encroachment, but as an Indian perspective, it won't be considered as an encroachment, sir.
Okay. So tell me 3 historical personalities who had the most, I will say, biggest impact on the history of Bundelkhand, in your opinion.
Sir, one would be this Jajak, on his name, that like it was considered as a Jajak Bhukti. So it was a part of like Chandel kingdom. So he established this kingdom of Chandel, and he established a number of like temples that is considered a part of cultural heritage of our country. And second would be, sir, Maharaja Chhatrasal. So he fought against the this Mughal kingdom. So he tried to establish a more formal kingdom within the region, and it gave a term for Bundelkhand, so Bundelas. And third would be, sir, Maharani of Jhansi, sir. So he fought against this British colonialism. So he was she showed the kind of valor and courage to take over upon the mighty British Empire, sir.
Okay. You said that you are a founding member of the Oral History Project.
Yes, sir.
Do you know about songs of Ala and Udal?
Yes, sir.
What are these?
Sir, it is about this bard's songs about the courage and valor that the Ala Udal showed while they were fighting against this king of Kannauj, sir. So Jaichand, so there was a fight between Prithviraj Chauhan and Jaichand, and in that they took participate, and these are the songs of their valor and courage.
Thank you, Hassan.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just interrupting about this history thing. When you use a word history, as you said, encroachment, that was an intentional one, or you actually came up with this idea that no?
Sir, it was not intentional, but
Fine.
I just came.
Please.
Hassan, what is SPADEX mission? SPADEX.
Okay, sir. Sir, it is about this docking experiment at the space level. So ISRO has tried to demonstrate this technological capacity to dock at the space.
What docking is exactly?
Docking is about locking and unlocking two space things at the space level. So when they tried to unlock the space facility, then they tried to again lock it.
How it would be useful in future space missions?
Sir, it would be very beneficial because we cannot launch very high spacecrafts. So we can launch it in modular format, and then we can develop them there. And it is going to helpful in our international in Indian Space Station, and it is also going to be beneficial to for our Chandrayaan 4 mission.
Great. What is difference between growth and development?
Sir, growth is more quantitative indicator, while development is more of a qualitative indicator.
Okay. What is significance of the year 1453 in world history?
Sir, I cannot remember right now.
Let it be. Poem, Polar Orbital Experimental Module.
Okay, sir.
What it is?
Sir, it is the fourth stage of PSLV rocket. So, while launching the spacecraft, it is the remaining part of this PSLV, and it is being used as a platform to provide the demonstrative facility to a number of space projects.
Who rather infamously said that Indians pray beastly god and they breed like rabbits, so they deserve to die?
Sir, it was Winston Churchill, sir.
In what context did he say that?
Sir, it was during the World War II period. So it was like the famine in the Bengal region. So when he was asked why he is not doing anything for this, so he said in that context.
The grains were being diverted towards
Yes,
Southeast Asia, right? As a history students, don't you feel that it is rather his story, not history in itself?
Sir, I won't agree with this argument that it is his story. It is also about her story as well. But it is also the case that the pen most of the time has been into the hands of one specific gendered community. That's why the more deeds have been recorded of men, not of women. But nowadays, in history, the women has shown has played the significant role, if we can consider in our national movement as well. The women were also participating with full vigor and courage. But nowadays the trend is being changed, and the women historians are also coming into the field, and they are also recording the history, the participation that they took in the history.
Good to hear that. Thank you, Hassan.
Okay, Hassan, Subudra Kumari Chauhan's poem has been part of our conscious for many years. बुंदेले हर बोलों के मुँह हमने सुनी कहानी थी खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी.
Yes.
I understand everything, but what is Harbole here? Bundele, I understand the people who are living from Bundelkhand are Bundele. What is Harbole?
Sir, I don't know, sir. I need to read about it, sir.
That's your reason. Anyway,
Yes.
Nice talking to you. The interview is over. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Hassan, कब है आपका interview?
Sir, 2nd of April.
2nd of February.
Yes.
So you still have some time,
Yes.
right? And it's going to be your first interview at the UPSC?
Sir, second.
Second. What was your score last time?
Sir, 157.
157.
Yes.
You were UW's candidate last time also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you missed by how many marks?
Sir, I got very less mark in my mains also.
Oh,
that's
so
why
you just barely made it
Yes,
to the
sir.
interview
Yes,
thing. And how is your mains this time?
It was good, sir.
Better than last year?
Yes, sir, better than last year.
Okay. So since you have this experience, you know what the process is going to be like, you know the whole mill.
Yes.
Tell me, what is your take on your performance today?
Sir, it was not very good, I would say, sir, because I was not remembering a number of things, the factual things as well, and the kind of articulation that I was trying to make. I could not make the kind of articulation, sir.
Okay.
Why were you not able to do it?
Sir, I hadn't done much practice, and last year as well, sir, my interview was just on the second day of interviews starting. So I could not practice at that point, and after that I could not have been practicing anything. So that's why I'm just trying to improve my articulation skills, sir.
Well,
No, it's not bad. It's good. It's
in general, our understanding of your interview, I mean the interview and then the discussion that follows, is that you are a very good candidate, and you carry a pleasant personality, right? And overall impression on the board is that you are a person which has refined thinking, and even the expression are really good. So that way, our impression is that you're a good candidate. Coming to specifics, in general, you had this hesitant entry when you started. And also you took a little while before you actually came into your being, right? And it was visible from this side. Unfortunately, the initial part of the interview is very important when it comes to the UPSC, because there it is decided whether the board members gonna take you seriously for the rest of the interview, or they are just they'll be just fulfilling the basic customary thing. ठीक है, आ गया 30 मिनट दो और चले जाओ. And attention is a very valuable commodity there. Attention of the board members is a valuable commodity there. If you're able to grasp the attention in the beginning and you're able to sustain it for a period of time, then it means that you're gonna get good marks, right? So my advice will be that try and grasp the attention in the beginning. So that is you have to have a smart entry. It's not that you are intruding into something. You actually earned this opportunity to walk in, right? You worked very hard to get this opportunity, and you have already done it once earlier. So you understand that it is your right to be at this space, right? So claim that right. I'm not saying that be arrogant or ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, but you have to be humble, but don't be that hesitant, right? That is the entry part. Your analysis is really good. In general, your preparation is also good. There may be a word here and there that you obviously know and you'll be handling it. You mentioned about the EWS, and there was this initial conversation there. Be careful, because nowadays EWS people are looked with suspicion to begin with, right? So I'm not saying that they'll be interrogating you on this, but there can be a few questions here and there. You should look convincing, right? Other things in general are in place. In general, your sitting posture is good, voice level is good. It can be a little louder at a few places, but overall it's good. Eye contact is also fine, and flow is also good. So in terms of verbal and non-verbal communication, you are doing things right. So my advice is just keep it this way, prepare a bit, right? And enjoy the process, right? All the best.
Show some more enthusiasm, you know. You ऐसा लगता है कि ज़बरदस्ती किसी ने भेज दिया आपको.
मेरा एक सजेशन ये तुम आए थे ना, जो बटन खुले हुए थे, ये बड़ी कैजुअल लुक है. इस इंटरव्यू इज अ सीरियस बिजनेस. तो आप टॉप बटन लगा के आएंगे. ओनली वन बटन, द टॉप बटन. ठीक है. एंड व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग डाउन, डिस्क्रीटली 2-4 बार प्रैक्टिस करना कि डिस्क्रीटली एक हाथ से वो एक हाथ से खोलें. दो से खोलेंगे ना तो सारी निगाहें उधर हो जाती हैं. तो ये करें. तो दोनों एंट्री आपकी खुले कोर्ट में थी, वो बड़ी कैजुअल एंट्री है. ओके.
Sir, my question was this, sir. I was repeating a bit.
जोर से बोलो.
Sir, मैं repeat कर रहा था questions के जब answers कर रहा था. I repeating.
ऐसा कुछ noticeable तो नहीं था.
Okay. Thank you.
ठीक है. All the best.
Thank you.
Watch and socks. हाँ, watch बदलेंगे. Socks. Watch तो
आज ही उतार लेते हैं.
Yes, sir.
इन्हें नहीं कि ये watch तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं चलेगी.
Okay. Thank you.